Good morning, everyone. Oh, I sound so groggy. You guys know what I'm like before I've had my morning coffee. Oh, why am I squinting so much? It's literally, it was so cloudy outside today, so I've set up my camera by my window, and of course, as soon as I sit down, it's like, look, my skin has had a bit of a blip, which is really sad. It was literally perfect after my course of antibiotics until like 2 weeks ago. I just got these literally two massive spots, and it was the most annoying thing ever because I tried not to pick them, but they lasted like a week, and then it got to a week, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pick them now. They obviously want me to pick them. And then I picked them and it didn't go down very well. I've still kind of got massive scabs from where they were. So anyway, I hope all of you guys are well. I've literally got so many things to update you on. It's so exciting. My breakfast today is called Weetabix tubes, I think, and these are just the chocolate ones, but they're protein cereal, so they have a bit more protein than normal, which is obviously really handy because you don't feel like you're cheating as much, and they're actually really nice. So today's plan for me is that this morning I'm going to do myself a lash lift. I don't know if you guys know, but I've been doing lash lifts for a couple months now, quite a while. I literally need to stop looking at the viewfinder because all I can see is massive spots. The lash lift set that I've bought is just, you know, just one off Amazon. I always just go for the ones with good ratings. I don't think it really matters which one you get because I think they're all the same stuff. They're about £20, maybe 15, I can't really remember. But you do get kind of like a big bottle of it, so you could do it a few times as long as you preserve the bottle. I'm also going to try doing a brow lamination, and I don't know how it's gonna go because I've never done it before, but I just thought if I'm gonna do it, I may as well just try. And I'll just vlog it and see how it goes. Personally, I don't really like my brows being like super fluffy, so I think once I've done it, I might like trim them a bit so they're, I don't know, just more straight, you know, just more straight. So, I need to eat my breakfast really quickly. So I've just had a message saying that one of my Instagrams has been transferred over, and look, it just changed the little icon to coming soon. How exciting! I wonder what is coming. You guys know that I've been working on a few projects, and yeah. So, my lash lift and brow lamination. I hope this goes well because I have no idea what I'm going to do otherwise. So with the kit, I'm just going to choose a size that's right for me. So, a little update. I am about to have a breakdown because I lose absolutely everything. Like, it's bad. I literally just got up from where I was sat, walked to my wardrobe, got my my little metal thing for my eyelashes, and then walked back to where I was sat, and then it was gone. Like, I had it in my hand. I literally walked to my wardrobe, got it out of that shoebox there, and then walked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 steps. And then I adjusted my camera, and then it's gone. Like, it's actually gone. It's just like a big metal stick. Why do I lose everything? I can't stand it. I've just looked through everything, and it's just nowhere to be found. Like, I just can't see it anywhere. Like, where could it have gone? I've walked, like, this is like my daily struggles. I lose everything. At the moment, I'm having to use a spare key to get in because I've lost my key. Oh, it's just so annoying. I don't think I can even do it. Well, I can't do it without it. But it's just not here. Oh, does anyone else deal with this on like a daily basis? Because I just can't deal with it. This is literally gonna be the shittest vlog ever. I'm so sorry. Like, it's not on my bed. There's my breakfast. It's not even far. Like, it's just, I don't understand how it could go missing. To see if it's down here. Definitely not on the floor. What the fuck? Have another look in the shoebox. Right, so I literally can't find it anywhere. I've looked like literally everywhere. I don't understand where it's gone. The only thing I did was touch my camera, so I just don't understand. Oh, this is just like a story of my life. So yeah, I can't do my eyelashes because I fucked it. I could still do my eyebrows, but I kind of want to do them together, so I'm gonna put this away and just do my makeup instead. So, back at square one. It's currently 11:13, so great, just great. Fuck my life. Honestly guys, I've like cleaned my whole room now and it's still just, it's vanished. I just don't understand, like, how does my brain do this? I've obviously put it somewhere and I just like, but where? Because I've only walked 8 steps. But anyway, okay, so I'm gonna do my makeup. To be fair, some of my eyelashes are still kind of curly, so we'll just leave it. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't do it, or I'm gonna frizzle my eyelashes off. So yeah, makeup. This I was talking about on my Instagram the other day, and well, I asked you guys for recommendations on tinted moisturizers because I hate having things on my face. And so many of you said this, so I ended up buying this and it's literally the best thing ever. I honestly feel like I've not got foundation on. It feels completely different to foundation. It's just fine. With the tinted moisturizer, a few of you asked like how I put it on, but I honestly just wipe the colour on. So yeah, I feel like last time I spoke to you guys was literally in this bathroom in my last vlog. And yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, oh my god, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about how with Lazuli, how we'd not paid ourselves in like 3 years. So I have news for you. We finally got paid. On the 31st of October, I got my first paycheck from Lazuli, which is so exciting because it has literally been like 2 or 3 years, 2 years of like solid work, and it's just amazing to finally get paid. Not that it's like about the money, but it's just so nice that it's kind of like a milestone, you know, because it's just like, wow, we can actually afford to do that. I'm wondering like how much, but it's just like a regular graduate salary. Like, it's not loads, but it will probably equate to just over 20 grand a year. And obviously the other thing is that we've finally got an office, which is so exciting. I'm taking you to the office later so you can come and see it with me. But honestly, it's so exciting because I don't know, I just think that you'd always think that working from home is the dream, and like in a sense it is, but I just couldn't separate my work and home life at all. It's a bit different when you do things like YouTube or just Instagram, because like you can just kind of, I don't know, it's just like once you've taken the pictures or done the video, it's all right. But with Lazuli, because there's always been so much to do, we'd literally like wake up, go to the kitchen, because obviously I live with Sarah, and then we just like work and just work, and it was just, I don't know, I think it was just too intense. And I think now it's got to the point where I hate doing Lazuli stuff at home, because I mean, I've got to do like YouTube and Instagram and obviously all my other stuff too, so like it's just nice to separate it, you know. I feel like I've got way better at makeup recently too. I remember I did like my everyday makeup look a while ago on YouTube, and it was literally like horrendous. I was watching it back the other day and I was thinking, oh my god, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to update you on was that I had my lips tattooed again. Yeah, it went really well. They look really, really nice. It's probably the best thing that I ever did. The thing I was going to show you guys is that I've actually ordered some hair extensions because, I don't know, I don't miss having long hair, but I just feel like I'd like to do some of the looks that you can do with long hair. So I ordered some hair extensions and I'm really unsure about the colour. I'll have to like see if what you guys think. I think it's a pretty good match. It's a bit more like, I feel like the shade is a bit different, but the actual colour is alright. I don't know what the best lighting is to show you. I don't know, I feel like it's quite a good match. I wonder if I'm allowed to take it out of this little... Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good match to me. Yeah, I mean like the shade's a tiny bit different, but I feel like the amount of blondness is kind of the same, so I think I'm good. Well, I've got to keep it now. I've kind of unraveled it. But yeah, I think that would be fine. To be honest, I think today I'm just gonna do like a messy look. I can't be bothered doing my hair. So now that I'm kind of like ready, I'm gonna go down to our office. It's actually a really nice day outside. I'll show you. So pretty. So our offices are just like that way. So it's a really nice walk along the waterfront, which is so nice. I love it. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, obviously because I haven't had much protein today, I'm just gonna have a quick shake. If you guys don't already know, I've converted from vegan protein onto Clear Whey, and it's honestly just an absolute lifesaver. It's just like juice. It's so good. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick shake. If I sound a bit lispy, it's because I just put my Invisalign in. Where is my shaker? Oh dear, not this. I'm very excited to show you guys the office. I feel like I've bigged it up. It's not even, I feel like you're gonna be a bit disappointed. So I've ended up putting a coat on top because even though it looks really nice outside, my phone tells me it's like 12 degrees. I kind of have a feeling I'm gonna be boiling though, so we'll see. Oh, it's actually quite nice outside. I wouldn't say it's cold and I wouldn't say it's warm. So you see that that clock tower there, that is actually bigger than Big Ben, which when I first found out I was like, no way, but it actually is, which is mental. So I'm not hungry yet. But fucking hell, it's so bright. I'm not hungry yet, but when I do get hungry, I'm probably just gonna go to a coffee shop and get a sandwich or something, because I fancy like a proper coffee. Because obviously we're in lockdown here at the moment, so everything's just shut. You can't sit in anywhere. You have to take out, and just because I have to take out, I just don't end up getting a coffee. I don't know. Oh my god, I've literally ended up so hot. I knew that would happen. I feel like when you wear a coat and a jumper and you go into a building, it's just so hot. But anyway, let me show you the office. So we have like a little room here. It looks smaller than it is. I swear it's bigger than this. But so it's just going to be for me and Sarah. So Sarah's here and then I'm there. This table is going, so we're going to have like a lot more space once that's gone. Put a Christmas tree up already because, you know, Christmas coming early this year. So these boxes here we're organising into a massive like sample shelf, and then on the floor there we're going to have a big shaggy rug. I feel like we should put some things kind of on the walls too. We'll see. Just needs a bit of personalisation, really. But yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It's nice to actually have somewhere to do work. I feel really awkward talking in here because obviously I'm new and I don't want to seem weird. So when you come out here, we have like kind of, I think those are hot desks, so people can kind of like come and just like sit at any of those desks, and just like a little sofa and stuff. And then these are like other people's desks, and obviously some like posh offices over there. And yeah, all really cute. But the reason we had to go for an office, not like a hot desk, is because Obviously, because we get so many samples, we need somewhere to put them. Kind of need like a designated space for all of the samples, and so we can organise them and stuff. So yeah. So as you can see, it's very cute. It's nothing like super fancy, but I feel like, I don't know, I find it fun. What I do like is that obviously if COVID wasn't a thing, this place would be really social, and that's something that's quite important to me, because obviously our work is very just on your own, do you know what I mean? It's hard to kind of meet people or like make friends or just be in a situation that is like, I don't know, just be around people. And I think that would be really nice, like obviously once COVID's over, which probably will be a while to be honest, but because obviously people that were in these offices have they're working from home at the moment, but hopefully when that's over it will be quite a nice environment. What's good about these offices as well is that everyone seems to be kind of young. Some of the offices that we viewed were just kind of like, you know what you'd imagine like an office to be like, just, I don't know, kind of just, I don't know, like there wasn't any like social open space, no plants or decoration, you know. There's actually a bar downstairs as well, so hopefully when that opens again, I can make some friends. So I'm gonna do some work for a bit. I've got a few things to do, so I shouldn't be too long, but when I finish that, I'm gonna go and get some lunch and maybe a nice coffee. Right, I'm just gonna go get some lunch. I've decided not to wear my coat now because I was boiling last time, but I'm probably gonna be freezing now, so we'll see. I think I'll go for this. Hi, could I please have an oat milk latte? Oh, I hate wearing masks. But yeah, so I've just got my coffee, got an oat latte. I've just put it in the little bag because their cups are really bad and they burn your hand, and it spills out a bit, so hopefully it stays in the bag. So I realised that what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about Lazuli and the fact that obviously we've never paid ourselves from it, and I realised that it was very vague and it kind of seems like why would you do that? So I thought I'd run you through like a bit of like a businessy thing to kind of show you like kind of why, because it must be kind of confusing because you guys probably see that we sell out and you're like, oh wow, they must be doing well, but it's just, there's a lot more to it than you think. So I'm just going to run you through kind of like a spreadsheet of, so please be aware that all of the kind of numbers that I'm going to use are just a kind of like an estimate. They're not like they're not our numbers. I'm just kind of doing it as a random business. So let's say you have just started a business. Say you've actually put a decent investment into it, a few £1,000s. It's kind of all you can put in, which is what most people realistically can do. Not many people have hundreds of thousands to kind of put in straight away when it's a bit of a risk. So let's say that you put in, I don't know, you've put in a few thousand, and let's say you've had your first launch and you made £10,000, and that is your income, but let's say on the first launch you made £10,000. When you start a business, you won't have many expenses, right? I mean, kind of like what we did. From day one, we did absolutely everything ourselves. We packed the orders, we shipped them, we literally, we took a trolley down to the post office full of orders, which is just awful. But yeah, we did everything ourselves. We did the website, we did the shoots, we did everything. We literally had no expenditures apart from the bare minimum. It's because I'm typing as well. So let's say monthly expenditures. Oh, I can't type and talk. So let's say, realistically, if you're doing everything yourself like we did, you're still going to have some basic costs, such as your website. Oh my god. Which would be approximately £30 to £50 a month. So let's say £30 a month. You're going to have to pay for samples, because when you are not ordering that much from manufacturers, they don't see you as that valuable. I mean, realistically, they're not making much money from you, so they will charge you for samples. And if you want to bring out a few products and you're looking to bring out a few more products, samples are going to cost you probably a minimum of £200 a month. That's like absolute minimum. You'll probably ending up spending up to 500, let's say £300 a month, because that's more realistic. And then obviously you're going to have very basic things like labels, paper, mailing bags, and they will probably cost you about £150, £200 a month. So let's put 150 to put it as a minimum. And then obviously you've got kind of startup costs, which wouldn't be, I don't know where to put those, but startup costs would be things like trademarking. That can cost, well, that costs about £1,000. If you want to trademark a name and a logo, it's going to be double the price, really. You're going to have to buy printers, you're going to have to buy just, you know, things, label printers. But let's say you've already covered for that in your initial investment. So we're just talking about monthly expenditures for now. And I'd say that is probably the lowest you're going to get your monthly expenditures if you're doing everything yourself. So, yeah. So let's say your monthly expenditures are £480 a month. So when you come to reinvest this £10,000, you've got to remember that every month you've got at least £480 going out. And you need to think about, when are you next going to make £10,000? You know, produce times take anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks, probably even more than that. We've had some take like 4 months before things go wrong, things get delayed. Realistically, when are you next going to make that? Let's say that you actually make five times that. So let's say that you make 50,000, and then obviously your monthly expenditures are going to be a bit different. You're going to have the same expenditures as before, but you are going to have extra expenses. If you're making 50,000 in, say, like a launch, you're going to have more orders going out, which means that you're going to have to pay more for obviously mailing bags, paper, labels. So you're going to need a warehouse space. You're going to need warehouse, now I can't type. You're going to need warehouse staff, and it's also going to get to the point where you physically can't do the customer service yourself. I mean, realistically, if you're selling that many products, you can't do the customer service yourself, as well as focus on new products, as well as focus on website, shoots, organising everything, trademarking in other countries. It's just impossible, right? So you're going to have to get a customer service staff member. If we times all of these numbers by 5, which is what done to the other number, put that down. So your warehouse space, minimum going to be £500 for that, but just probably more. Let's put 800 to be safe for that amount of space. Warehouse staff, again, it depends on how often you're sending orders out. It depends if you can fully sell out. So warehouse staff are probably going to cost about £1,000 a month on average, including like the launch. Customer service staff, probably the same. Did I put the pounds in there? No. And then obviously when it gets to the point where you've got a few more products and you want everything to look a bit more professional, you're probably going to want to do a professional shoot. And a professional shoot, let's put an average of £800 a month, because they are more expensive than that, but obviously if you space it out every 2 months you have a shoot. Then there's obviously, when you're sending out more orders, you will be, well, your website will need upgrading because you're going to need more staff on the website, but you're also going to need new software, because free softwares do not ship out vast amounts of orders. You kind of have to switch to a paid software. Let's say that's about £150 a month. And another thing is, you're probably going to need an accountant at this point, because if you are registered as a business, you will need a chartered accountant. Let's say they cost £100 a month. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And when you also get to this point, you probably want to think about a little bit of marketing, or you run some ads or something. Let's say on average that costs you £200 a month. Also, something I forgot about was that software. You're also going to need another software for your staff, so they can do the customer service. So let's up that to £200 a month. Now, if you add all of this together, it's going to be quite a bit more than what we initially were on. So let's say your expenditures now are £6,500 a month, and you've just made 50,000. That's like your average. Realistically, if you've made 50,000 in a launch, you need to again think about, when are you next going to make 50,000? You need to think about, obviously, have you reordered stuff from manufacturers? Is it going to be as popular next time? Have you got new products coming in? Realistically, how much of that do you want to reinvest? You want to reinvest as much as possible. So however much you reinvest, you need to remember that there is £6,500 going out every month. And if you reinvested 35,000 of that, you've literally got 2 months until you're going into debt, basically. So it's a very difficult situation, because with us, because we always sell out, it's so annoying that our customers get so upset, and they obviously really want the products, and obviously they just say like, oh, just order more stock, but it's not as simple as that. You really, like, we literally do reinvest as much as we possibly can without obviously going into a bit of a danger zone. So yeah, it's just something to think about, because this is the exact same whether you have like a £100,000 launch, or a £200,000 launch, or even a £500,000 launch. All of your expenditures are going to go up when you're reinvesting the absolute maximum. That is why we haven't paid ourselves for 2-3 years, because we just couldn't afford to. I mean, if we did pay ourselves, it would mean that we can't reinvest as much, or we can't spend any money on marketing. Well, to be honest, we haven't spent any money on marketing yet, which is something that we need to do, but we just haven't, because we've just prioritized where we put our money into stock, because you guys just want the stock so badly. So we don't want to sell to more people when we don't even have the stock. So marketing is something we'll be doing next, but we haven't done it yet, because obviously our unique situation means that we do already have an audience that wants to buy the products. The other reason that our situation is a bit different to a lot of other like influencers, I hate that word, but yeah, so because we've kind of done our business from scratch, it's all of these expenses have been on us, right? There's no extra money besides that, like what we have. So what a lot of kind of like influencers do is that they sign with a company. They say like, oh, we'll take 30%, that's just like a random number, of your profits, and we will sort out everything. So they will order the stock, which means that they might be able to order £200,000 worth of stock straight away, because obviously they have money because they're a big business. And from there, they can put money into marketing. They can just put a lot of money straight into it straight away, focus on marketing, focus on everything, and none of those expenses are on the influencer, you know. So the companies see it as an investment for themselves, you know, so they put as much money in as possible. They will sort out all of the distribution, they will sort out all of the warehouses, all of the staff, shoots, software, even the accountancy sometimes, the marketing, the website, the samples, literally everything. So all of those costs are being absorbed by the company, and obviously all of the work is also being absorbed by the company. So that's why it's a bit different in our case. And I know that some people have asked me this before. They've been like, oh, I don't understand like why you guys are so busy. But yeah, that's why, because we did actually have an offer for to do it with a company, and they actually offered to buy all of the stock that we'd already bought, and we said no, because we just didn't want that. We wanted to do it ourselves because it's just fun, isn't it? Like, and it's just like properly our little baby. There's absolutely like no problem with doing it with a company. It's definitely like the easiest way. I mean, I did my guides with a company, and they like sorted out the website, and they sort out like shoots and stuff, and it's so fucking good. Like, it's so good. But with Lazuli, we just wanted to do it ourselves, you know. But it's all paying off, so I like it. But yeah, that's just kind of like a brief overview of why it might seem that, you know, why can't you pay yourselves? But yeah, there's just a lot to think about, and we've always just wanted the best for the business rather than like, oh, we're doing this for the money. We want the business to grow, we want you guys to be happy. We don't want to just like keep cashing out the business just to make money. But you know, I hope that could kind of sum things up for you a bit, guys. I don't know if that was like really long and really boring, but yeah. But anyway, I've got more work to do, and I've got a meeting soon, so I'm gonna go. But thank you very, very much for watching my video. Yeah, like I said, let me know. Hopefully I can find the eyelash thing when I get home so I can actually film that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon.